Is it time to buy or sell BioXcel Therapeutics stock? In this video, we're diving deep into BioXcel Therapeutics. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 15th of August, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 13th of August, 2025, our system has identified BioXcel Therapeutics as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.83. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Unfortunately, the stock has not met expectations, resulting in a loss of 2.14% thus far. This equates to an average loss of 0.71% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of further gains within this trend. The current 3-month trajectory suggests a potential change of approximately 60.89% over the next 3 months, with a possible return fluctuating between negative 47.88% and positive 103.37%. In a longer view, our 12-month analysis projects a change of negative 60.64%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between negative 100% and negative 52.06% over the upcoming year. In current terms, this would place the anticipated future price somewhere between $0 and $2.63. Our latest daily update for BioXcel Therapeutics features the headline, Volatile Ride for BioXcel Therapeutics Incorporated stock price on Friday, moving between $4.10 and $5.48. The BioXcel Therapeutics Incorporated stock price gained 15.37% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 15th of August, 2025, rising from $4.75 to $5.48. During this trading session, the stock fluctuated 33.66%, with a low of $4.10 and a high of $5.48. The price has increased in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 300% over the past 2 weeks. However, volume declined on the last day by 463,000 shares, with a total of 8 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $42.44 million. It is important to note that falling volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $13.36, while the lowest was $1.18. Currently, the price is 58.98%, or $7.88, below the 52-week high, and 99.52%, or $1,138.52, below the all-time high reached on the 20th of July, 2020, when the price peaked at $1,144. BioXcel Therapeutics is entering a pivotal moment. The company reported a wider-than-expected second-quarter loss of $2.45 a share, alongside revenue that fell short of consensus expectations, putting pressure on near-term sentiment. Meanwhile, the SERENITY at-home Phase 3 pivotal trial for BXCL 501 has reached its last patient last visit, having collected over 2,200 agitation episodes. With top-line data anticipated this month, a significant event that could rapidly influence the stock price. Management is enhancing investor outreach by participating in forums hosted by Canaccord and H.C. Wainwright, and the company has recently submitted a pre-supplemental new drug application meeting package aimed at expanding IGALMI's outpatient label. Additionally, a peer-reviewed publication regarding dexmedetomidine effects on stress-related behaviors, along with recent institutional buying, adds credibility to the program and the overall pipeline strategy. In the short term, the second quarter miss and any unclear SERENITY readout may lead to a decline in share prices due to disappointment and volatility. However, a clear positive top-line result could trigger a sharp rally and renewed interest from analysts. Looking to the long term, successful label expansion, favorable safety and efficacy data, and ongoing institutional support would bolster revenue potential and mitigate risks, while negative outcomes or regulatory hurdles could significantly reduce valuation. Analyst Ratings. On Friday, the 15th of August 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BTAI a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 23rd of June 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BTAI a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 21st of October 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BTAI a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 6th of September 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BTAI a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 15th of April 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BTAI a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned BioXcel Therapeutics stock a general sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book value as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for BioXcel Therapeutics. The BioXcel Therapeutics Inc. stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average in the event of downward corrections. Support can be found at levels of $5.21 and $2.59. A decline below either of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Interestingly, volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices rose, creating a divergence between volume and price that may serve as an early warning sign. It is advisable to monitor this stock closely. Some negative signals have also been noted, which could impact the near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 19.41%. Further decreases are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. The moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. The pivot points showed a sell signal 4 days ago. According to Bollinger Bands, there was a buy signal 14 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a sell signal 3 days ago. The long-term moving average suggested a buy signal 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages pointed to a buy signal 9 days ago. If we analyze the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average generated a buy signal 11 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages revealed a buy signal 23 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for BioXcel Therapeutics. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $4.75. With no support from accumulated volume beneath today's level, the risk is heightened, as a drop below this support could lead to a significant decline in the stock price. This stock may experience considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is deemed very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.38 between its high and low, which is approximately 33.66%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 47.29%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for BioXcel Therapeutics, let us quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, persistent negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profits and pose risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 13th of November, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of $2.57. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for BioXcel Therapeutics. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for BioXcel Therapeutics is at $5.60. If you do not already own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who are already shareholders, this may be a suitable level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, BioXcel Therapeutics faces its first support level at $4.75. If this support level holds firm, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for BioXcel Therapeutics from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the first day of August 2025, Steinhardt Richard I conducted an insider purchase of 9,000 shares of restricted stock units. On the first day of August 2025, Rodriguez Javier conducted an insider purchase of 9,000 shares of restricted stock units. On the first day of August 2025, Yaka Frank conducted an insider purchase of 9,000 shares of restricted stock units. On the first day of August 2025, Meta Vimal conducted an insider purchase of 18,000 shares of restricted stock units. On the 31st day of July 2025, Mac David J. conducted an insider purchase of 1,693 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 90.627. Overall, insiders purchased 2,123,661 shares and sold 79,832 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $5.20, reflecting a decrease of 5.06%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a high level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is BioXcel Therapeutics stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, combined with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current price may represent a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for BioXcel Therapeutics Incorporated stock to perform well in the near future. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. As for trading on Monday, the 18th of August, we anticipate that BioXcel Therapeutics will open lower by 460 cents, starting at $5.02. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. Therefore, it is important to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not rely solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.